Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the SOMNIUM Files nirvanA Initiative. We're in the last episode. We reenacted the murder scene and proved that the body didn't teleport there, that the body was strung up in the rafters. And due to rigor mortis failing the body after a while, she softened up, and he fell clean through the rafters, landed on the floor with the sign in him, and he was attached to some fucking cord that whipped the lights off, so somebody had to go whip the lights back on, making it appear that the body had teleported in. Now we're going to talk about it and see what we think's going on, because this shit's fucking nuts! Okay, so about the time...
Their goal was to make it seem like a supernatural phenomenon. That's why they couldn't leave the CNT on the scene.
Because it would give away the trick?
Right.
So that's why they caused a thermite reaction and destroyed the CNT.
Because it's very thin, very small. Oh, fuck. CNT is highly flammable carbon material. And it doesn't stand a chance against 30,000 degree temperature. But it bonds with oxygen to create carbon dioxide, which helps extinguish the flame. Interesting. Why do you go over so far? About the time rigor mortis would subside.
The culprit must have wanted the body to fall during the live stream, right?
Which tells me they're a part of at least the live stream crew.
It would have been pointless otherwise. But could they really predict when rigor mortis would dissipate so accurately?
If you have knowledge of that sort of
The
thing.
culprit didn't put the corpse up on the ceiling beams while it was completely stiff. It had to have been after the body had started to soften, just slightly. That way, they could estimate that the body would fall in a few hours or so. The stream was scheduled for a whole 6 hours.
So that's a good time frame for a body to randomly fall.
The culprit was fine as long as the body fell sometime during that period.
That body fell from the studio ceiling. If it fell sideways when it landed, the culprit's plans would have been ruined.
I do believe that's part of why the sign's
Yes, like you said, it would have been pointless unless the sign was standing erect, just like a man's you-know-what.
there. Hey! It's not completely pointless when it doesn't stand tall.
Again with that joke?
Come on now.
Besides, it is not useless when it's not erect.
Aha! See?
Exactly.
What?
There was another purpose to the sign. It's the same reason darts and rockets have tails.
Oh, that's okay.
I get it. The cut surface would naturally face the ground because of that sign. It was meant to control the body's posture as it fell.
Also why they didn't want it to come out of the body. Curved the tip.
So, to wrap it all up, the culprit's motive was to make this seem like a supernatural phenomenon and to spread the QR video, right?
I don't know if that's all there is to it, but probably.
Seems like a good majority of it.
I wonder why Jin was chosen.
Well, apparently a lot of people did not like Jin for a while, so it's probably a pretty good place to start. So a lot of people didn't like the fucker.
Who knows?
Where could his left side be?
6 years in the future.
It hasn't been found yet. Anyway, starting our search for the people who might have the intel we need is #1 rule of investigation, right?
Like who?
Jin's right half was up in the studio ceiling the whole time we were shooting the show.
Somebody in the building knew.
There must be someone who knew about it, or at least noticed it.
You mean the director, Shinpei Wagai?
Would Shinpei actually know?
Right.
Or notice it?
Where is he now?
I've tracked him down using his smartphone GPS. He's in Akihabara right now, at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket.
With his girlfriend. And I have a gut feeling. Also, why is this running in controller controls right now? When I'm not using an Xbox controller and haven't all day. I feel like his girlfriend has to be the high school girl. Just to make this a little more different, or messed up, or fucky, or whatever you want to call it, since I know she works here. Maybe not, because that looks like her standing out on the floor. Where's Shinpei?
He is!
Ah, shit!
What do you mean, ah shit? What the fuck, Shinpei?
Damn!
Why are you getting like that? All we did was show up. Well, obviously you're not out of the fucking life of crime. Oof! Quick time event. And without using the controller, now I have to guess. Well, I don't really have to guess when it's directional. Yeah, well, see, fuck!
Ryuki!
I'm gonna have to fucking use the controller or fucking just disconnect it and hope to God that works.
Ryuki!
Yes, retry, hold on. Let me disconnect the Xbox controller since I'm not fucking using it anyway. And see if that fixes the problem, because... You can't tell me... I don't know what RB is on the fucking keyboard. Steam is failing me. And if this doesn't change, I'm gonna have to figure something out. Yeah, okay, we're fine now. Figure out what key to press when we get there. Sorry about that. I just don't know why it wasn't switching back. So what's RB? How much time do I got? Enter. Enter's RB! Woo! What a move! That's pretty sick. And a boy, Ryuki! My homeboy!
Firing your gun in here? Are you insane? There are customers and staff in here.
My bad.
An apology is not gonna cut it.
Several people have called the authorities. The local police should be here soon.
Hey, can't you just let me go?
What?
I told you, my girl's pregnant, right? I can't go to jail! That's why I accepted his offer in the first place.
Whose offer?
I needed money to take care of my kid.
Accepted whose offer?
Some guy named Terror. I don't know his real name.
Terror.
Haven't seen his face or heard his voice either. All my contact with him was through Nile.
What did he ask you to do?
He said,
What'd he say? I want to borrow your studio for an hour or so on the 10th before you start preparing for the stream. Don't let anyone near the studio during this time. That includes you. All you need to do is keep the entrance unlocked. That's all. I'll pay you $5 million if everything goes well. I'll pay you on the night of the 11th.
so me and the staff haven't met this Terror guy at all.
But you also are going to prison because you just shot at a fucking officer, you fucking retard!
I don't know what happened in the studio either. I had no idea that was gonna happen.
Come to Class 3A at Sekaba High. You'll get your money
Class
there.
3A at Sekiba High.
Ryuki!
Yeah, let's go.
Cat, Class 3A at Sekiba High. We're going to school to do a money drop. Must be pretty close to where fucking Mizuki doesn't know about anymore, yeah? What?
The director of Horodori Institute of Genetics.
We killed the fucking... What?
Chikara Horodori.
Oh, fuck. This is where this game starts getting me.
No way. It can't be.
Well, what the fuck, man? Nothing to be done. Ryuki Chapter 2. These games don't stop with their fucking shit.
Mr. Date told me about this shrine.
Mr. Date loves this
This
shit.
place is so full of nature. Just like Yoyagi Park. It's just calming here.
I see.
Tama, would you mind giving me some support?
Giving you something fucking here. You're probably fucking mentally distraught now.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about Chikara's murder.
We just synced with the man and then he winds up cut in half and pasted on a fucking chalkboard.
Are you sure you're okay, Ryuki?
I ain't.
What do you mean?
I feel like all of this has been taking a huge mental toll on you.
Probably fucking
I'm
is.
fine. More importantly, can you recreate the crime scene for me? I just need to close my eyes, right?
Yeah, but... Fine. I'll play along.
Yeah, until we have a
You
mental
are
breakdown.
technically my master. I can't disobey your orders.
Hot.
Thanks. Let's start then.
Alright. Thinking here. I'm thinking. I got no suspects yet. I don't think I've seen enough, heard enough, or anything to even come up with a fucking suspect. But why is fucking Big Forehead now dead?
It's perfect. It's It's just like the real thing.
I learned how to do 3D modeling in a correspondence course. Back when I was a student, my grandma told me I should learn a skill set.
Your grandma. Your grandma. I already said Mothman before, so let's go with the Chupacabra this time. It's called Chupacabra because it sucks on blood like a Chupa Chupa. Sure! I don't remember that much about the Chupacabra. Alright, so the blackboard. I'll look at the corpse last. Table.
I'm not!
Someone stroking the chair. Because I accidentally keep clicking too much because I'm just trying to fucking skip through shit. We're probably just needing to look at the body itself, yeah? Be my guess. We're just gonna need to look at the body. Alright.
I'm sorry, Ryuki. This might freak you out, but there's something I have to tell you. Will you hear me out?
What?
The thing is, this corpse is so cowardly that
It has no guts!
What?
I know. That was so bad. The joke was over before I even said it.
Oh my
I
god.
just had to do it. I mean, look, the corpse is completely missing its guts.
Oh.
I couldn't let this chance pass me by.
No guts. The reason the corpse is on the blackboard is because it doesn't have any internal organs anymore. The open space inside the body has a lower pressure than the outside. It's somewhat how suction cups work. So it's not held up by anything but itself? And it's only the right half of the body.
Chikara's right side. The cross-section is stuck right into the blackboard.
It's fucking gross, man. Like, just kind of.
What's the estimated
gross.
time of death?
Based on the time the body was discovered,
And we're the ones that discovered it.
that would make it about 4 hours ago.
So, around 8 p.m. on February 11th, right around the time we were meeting with Tokiko.
It wasn't long after he was released.
Looks like there aren't any other clues here.
Doesn't add up to me too much. So we just know his time of death.
Well,
That's all we got out of that.
satisfied?
Well, we don't know fucking anything out of it.
I think he was lying about the money.
No shit.
Terror probably wanted someone to find Chikara's body.
You mean he wanted Chimpei to find it?
Not necessarily. It might have been for the police. Terror might have predicted that someone from the police would contact Jinpei.
Jinpei, look what you got yourself into.
That's my assumption. I can't think of any other suspects.
Yeah, but who the fuck's Terror? It's just obviously they're the suspect. Obviously they're the culprit, but we don't know who that is because they're running off an alias.
Just who is this Terror?
So come on, y'all.
I wouldn't be having so much trouble if I knew that.
It can't be Tokiko, can it?
I don't think so.
Tokiko was with me at Chikara's time of death.
I don't think Tokiko's the
And she
killer.
was in Okinawa during the incident with Jin.
Yeah, at the very least, it seems unlikely that she did it personally.
I don't think she's even behind it.
Something has been bothering me. I feel like Tokiko is involved somehow.
I don't.
Chikara was a member of Naix, and he knew about Bats 490. That's not all. The appearance of Jin's corpse was made to seem like a paranormal phenomenon.
Are we gonna find the scientist's other half of his body as well, I wonder?
As if the same thing from the Philadelphia experiment had happened.
And this is also why they call it half-body killings and not killing, because I didn't know there was two bodies until now.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation, a false world created by a...
Could she have done all this to give her claim credibility?
Didn't mean to skip that.
I don't know, but it's possible.
I don't think so.
I checked the footage, but I didn't see anyone suspicious.
Here's the other problem. This now makes the big, I can't remember his name, Genny. This makes Genny suspicious because he already snuck into the school once and it wasn't caught by a single camera or security guard. So he knows how to get in and out of that school without being seen even once. So he's now also suspicious. And I feel, though, that maybe they implanted that in my brain on purpose, but Genny's on my list because you have to look at it logically that way.
Of course, that place is huge, so there are plenty of areas the security cameras don't cover.
Any cameras on campus?
None. Do you remember what Gen said? The security at Sekiba High is completely lacking.
So Gen's a suspect, y'all.
In any case, let's go see Tokiko. I have to talk to her.
Understood. We've come this far. I'll back you up until you're satisfied.
I don't know if I'm gonna be satisfied until fucking I get some fucking answers. 'Cause fuck. Nice Japan branch. We're back.
I've been expecting you. I thought you would be arriving soon.
Of course you did.
What do you mean?
I knew you would come see me.
Oh, thanks for the hand sign again. Thanks for hitting me with the cult shit.
As you know, this is the president's office at the Naix Japan branch.
Yeah?
The world is full of rubbish. Such things should all be washed away. That was my thinking when I designed this room.
You designed it.
Yes, the flow of water cleanses one's heart.
I mean, you've got some good taste, I guess, but fuck. That's some sinister reasoning.
Just like the flow of time.
Not really. She's a kind woman.
She doesn't come off kind. She comes off kind of indifferent.
But I obviously wouldn't tell you even if I did know something. As her secretary, it's part of my job to protect her secrets.
Mamoru is an excellent employee who faithfully fulfills his duties.
As long as they're not illegal.
I have complete trust in him.
I'm honored to hear that. I respect you from the bottom of my heart as well.
Gag.
He did say he didn't want to do anything illegal.
These aren't sunglasses. It's a fairy's black bra.
What a degenerate.
It's a... And I saw for wearing a black bra on his face. It's a fairy's black bra. It's not sunglasses. My god.
I've solved the mystery, Miss Shigure. Jin's right half didn't teleport. It was just made to seem that way. It should have been obvious when you think about it. Teleportation? It's impossible.
And this is where we're gonna get in an argument.
We live in a simulation? This is a fake world created by a program? Impossible. Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense.
Okay. You might end up dead next, buddy.
Just a ludicrous myth, like UFOs, ghosts, and Kappa.
She's not gonna like that because she's fucking one of the leaders in the theory.
I'm sure there are people who'd like to believe in these things, and there are groups who profit by making people believe.
Mr. Ryuki, it appears as though there's been some misunderstanding. We of Naix have nothing to do with this.
I don't think he's saying you
Are
did.
you sure about that? All the
What?
pieces would fit together if Naix is the one that made the QR video. The falsified paranormal phenomenon. What was written on the signboard. It all advances your agenda. Could it be that you wanted to spread the QR video by showing that sign along with the corpse on stream?
You're adding it all up. Yeah, I guess. But I don't know, man. Just, I don't know.
As I've told you, we are not the ones who made the QR video.
Yeah, that's what you told me, but it's whether I believe you or not.
What is the purpose of the QR video in the first place? Are you saying there is some message urging people to join Naix in it?
Actually, I don't know what's a part of it this time.
No, I don't.
Then do you know about terror?
I've heard that name on the news, yes.
On the news?
This is about the culprit, is it not?
We already released that name to the public?
Yes, but...
I have absolutely no idea who it could be. I'm sorry I can't help you, but... I know of the incident, of course. However...
Yes, I know you have an alibi. We were here, having a conversation during the time of Chikara Horadori's death.
But yes, I guess just because you were here with me doesn't mean you didn't have somebody else fucking do it.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you're completely innocent. You are the president of Naix. Surely you have plenty of subordinates who can do your bidding.
Are you implying I ordered someone to kill him?
It's a possibility.
And what would be my motive?
Well...
Remember what Tokiko said. Chikara Horadori is an avid believer in the Order of Percent. Their order and Naix are heading in completely different directions.
That's kind of, I don't know, that's weak to me.
Perhaps Naix and the Order of Percent are hostile.
I see. You're suggesting there was a conflict between organizations.
Yeah, but that's weak.
It is true that Naix and the Order of Percent have differing beliefs. However, we are not at odds with one another. Both organizations believe in the simulation theory. In that respect, we are comrades. We are living in a simulation, a false world. And from this false world, we seek emancipation. That is what Naix believes. On the other hand, the Order of Percent. We are living in a simulation, a false world. But they wish to remain imprisoned within it forever.
Oh.
Forever.
Mr. Ryuki, have you ever played an open-world game where you play as a criminal?
I mean, I have, if you count playing Skyrim and doing a bunch of illegal shit in Skyrim.
A game that lets you rob, murder, blow things up, leave a trail of debris wherever you go.
Live another life.
An absurd, heinous game where you can freely commit all sorts of horrible crimes.
It's Grand Theft Auto.
I've never played anything like that, but I know what you mean.
Grand Theft Auto's a big one.
Then you can understand. If this is a false world created by someone, then the Order of Percent believe they can do whatever they wish. To them, this place is a true utopia. A dream world where they're allowed to do anything they want with no real consequences.
That's why they want to live here forever?
Exactly.
I get it. That's why Chikara was researching immortality.
In theory, using Purge, even immortality is achievable.
Because in the simulation world, we can do that, right?
The ultimate dream that humanity has been yearning for thousands of years. It will soon become a reality. What do you think? Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, again, it's depending. For sure, but it's all depending.
I'm aware that Chikara was very particular about immortality. However, I will say one thing. One must not believe in eternal youth. Eternal youth is a lie.
And that's why you're going all fucking home on me again.
By the way, Mr. Ryuki, do you remember what you said earlier? Simulation theory is nothing but occult nonsense.
Yeah, we did say
That is clearly false. The simulation theory is not occult. It falls within the realm of science. In fact, many esteemed scientists have given serious thought to the matter. The theory was originally proposed by a Swedish philosopher. However, the concept has been around since long ago, even as far back as the days of Plato and Zhuangzi. This world may be an illusion. At least, there is no way to prove it isn't an illusion. There are great people throughout history who have held such ideas.
But there's no way to prove it is an illusion either, is there?
See, this is where we're going to start really getting into some philosophy shit and arguments and within science, religion, and everything else. And I think that's where this game is really going to take a step up, is all this kind of different argumentative stuff. Whereas the first game didn't really quite have this kind of shit going on. It more messed with reality and fiction, and this one's more messing with debates and beliefs. So this is going to get messy.
No, there is plenty of science to support it. The holographic principle, theory of relativity, the measurement problem in quantum theory can also be considered proof.
Fuck, see, this is what I mean? We're going to get fucking messy, man.
Even light cannot escape a black hole. I'm sure you've heard this before.
Yeah.
Information is the same. It cannot escape a black hole. It's known that the amount of information trapped in this way is not derived from the volume of the black hole, but the surface area. Considering this, you can conclude that information in a three-dimensional space is stored in the boundary of its two-dimensional surface. In other words, all information stored in this universe is encoded in a single flat plane.
Okay.
Just like a hologram. Regarding gravity and other physical processes, they can be completely accounted for through the laws of physics defined by the boundary surface. Let's take a character from an action game, for example.
Okay.
When that character falls, you may think he was pulled to the ground by gravity.
That's one crazy looking Mario. He doesn't wear purple.
However, gravity does not actually exist in the game world, only code that was written in the program. The character's body is merely made to show as if it fell based on its code.
You think this world is the same?
You know, That is a scary thought for simulation theory.
The holographic principle is not a theory. It is a principle. It has already been mathematically proven.
Okay, that's a nice one.
I see.
So in Kyoto, people say you have a nice watch as a way to say, can we stop talking already, by making somebody look at their watch. See how much time they've spent to prompt and ask to wrap up the conversation. Tokiko doesn't have a watch, so she must have been really annoyed when she heard this.
Then let us leave it at that.
I mean, I guess I should have asked about the other
In any
theories,
case,
but I didn't realize it was
there
going to
is
happen.
no denying that the simulation theory is true.
That's my bad, y'all. I can always go back, but as of now, there was two other theories to, I guess, hear about.
But unlike Chikara, I have no interest in the concept of immortality.
God, you look like a bitch.
Because
You're mad?
my objective is to tear at the seams of this world and emancipate us all.
So you mean dying?
No. Death and emancipation are completely different. I have no desire to commit suicide, though I would be fine with dying at any time.
Because this world isn't real.
There is that, yes. However, there is another reason.
I'm depressed and just don't care.
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself. We are
Oh,
living in a false world created by a program.
maybe.
Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles, like reincarnation, or even...
Why the face? Why the face? Why are we doing fucking horror game-esque shit in this game?
bringing someone who has already passed back to life.
You're freaking me out, game.
Has this woman lost it?
I'm not sure yet.
Ryuki, you were right. There's clearly a lot of reasons to be suspicious of Tokiko.
Yeah. Let's check with Wingsync.
Yeah, but check him? I don't think so. Check her? Oh yeah. Let's see how fucked up she's fucking looking in the brain bucket.
I saw everything.
She was talking to somebody.
If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
What is this?
Looks like Tokiko is blackmailing someone.
What is it she saw?
I don't know. This is as far as we can get through Wingsync.
Then...
Yes, let's get a deeper look into her mind, using a regular sync.
So, how the fuck are we gonna convince her to come down? Do we just fucking take people to fucking Abyss HQ and throw... What the fuck? There's no way people are just agreeing to go do this. You know what I mean?
Ryuki, just to confirm, you did get permission, right?
I don't fucking know, Pewter.
Yes, she accompanied me voluntarily and...
No, I meant from boss.
Ah, fuck,
I
boss.
haven't seen Boss. She wasn't in the control
I
room.
don't care.
It's fine. I'll be sure to talk to her
I
later.
don't care about her permission.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Neither do fucking I.
Besides, you don't look so good, Ryuki.
I'm fine. So please, I need more leads to solve this case.
But you... Oh, fine. I'll help you for now, but I won't be held responsible. Deal?
That's fine, Pewter. That's fucking fine. If you have shit to hide, why are you agreeing to sync? Like,
Look, Ryuki, please just don't cause any problems. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes. I absolutely need you to follow this rule.
Yes, understood.
Okay then, let's begin.
I guess that's where I sit on it. Because, just... It's just wild, right? Oh, so this is her head? Without the water, I guess, is what we're doing here. Alright, so look.
I wonder if this is the Naix president's room. It's really white, though.
Well, it's whiter than normal. but it was pretty... I guess it was pretty dark last time. Save the Kirk game, please. We will continue this in the next episode, guys. This is getting pretty wild, and since we're in another Somnium, I don't have the time to continue anyway. So please comment, subscribe, and enjoy the episode. And see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.